My champ, my show. Let's go. We are live. We are here. I'm going to wait for the ads to kind of go through in a bit, but typically you'll get to see me in a moment. Welcome to Game Revolution, How to Make Game Music with me, your host, Chase Bethia. We have a special thing going on today. Big love to Notetracks. Big love to Game Revolution for allowing me to do the collaboration and things here today. I have a special treat to show y'all. To show how Notetracks is used, I've got a special guest with me, longtime friend, also always in the chat, supporting, hanging out, Miss Lisa Carter. Make sure you say the Miss. Be respectful. How are you doing? What is going on? My champ, my show. Welcome.
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm stoked that you're here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the pieces that you've already know that I've been working on. I am blessed to have Miss Lisa Carter being able to work with some of the vocalist parts to overdub those virtual instruments and get some live stuff happening. We're going to be collaborating together here, and what Notetracks is going to be serving the purpose for is we're going to be using, I've already rendered out the piece, and we're going to use this to kind of showcase the power of what this can do in real time to getting feedback on your music, getting feedback on different stems or other things that are kind of going on. And typically as a video game composer, what I'd be usually doing is working with clients that are trying to reach a certain level of the mood and the setting that we're kind of going for. So in this case, they would be giving me the feedback on that, but I'm kind of reversing the processes on the step down necessarily in the part where I'm the composer, and then I'm bringing in musicians to kind of give feedback and collaborate from there. And then maybe if the client was here for the game, they can say, oh, I like where Miss Lisa Carter had this here, and put the notes in real time. So without further ado, let's play the track, and then I'll show some of the process of how things kind of go down. And big love, and I'll be doing my little big loves and all that cool stuff. So we already have a couple things here in the notes so you can see. But typically what you would do if you were getting started on Notetracks, you go to Notetracks, you make an account, and then you drag your track into the web browser here. It will populate. You can rename by just clicking on it. You can say 2 or 3 or whatnot. And then you would typically be able to go along and get into there. And so let's play from the beginning so you can listen, and then we'll see where the notes kind of line. So, Miss Lisa Carter has put some notes here, and we're going to do this typically in real time. Now, there's some things that she's added that I kind of know about, but some new ideas that she's going to be able to share with me. So, Miss Lisa Carter, I'm going to take this the opportunity to give this to you, and why don't you go ahead and what's the cool thing about this is that you can put into I've shared this with her so she can collaborate with me and it will show up in real time. So you can take the time to kind of add any other notes that you want to, and I'll show you all other cool things that you can do with this as well.
So I added a new part at 45.
Okay. Is that in the chat and everyone can see it? 45 seconds here. Dear here, B, A, G, F sharp, and A, which
Yeah.
is
So
something that you.
yeah, you had it at B holding for 12 and then A right after, and I just kind of added a couple notes in there
Okay.
to spice
Do,
it up a little bit.
okay. And are you able to sing that part right now?
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
want to play the? Let me see. Here, I can do it this way. Do you want to play the track with it, or do you just want me to sing it?
You can go ahead and just sing it because there's for the syncing purposes, it may not come through.
Okay.
It may not come through just yet. We're going to showcase how it comes together later, but we're just going to kind of go in that part.
Okay. So it would go. So just the like the is what I added.
Awesome. So then I'll play it over here. So she's talking about this part. So in between that legato part that y'all heard, there is going to be the fall down that happens into that part. It's beautiful. When y'all hear it together, it'd be nice. Do you mind putting a new comment in anywhere else that you had some ideas in real time so we can see it here? Like I put in at 2 minutes the whisper begins, and I'll showcase what that sounds like. But for you, would you mind putting in anywhere else in the note tracks?
Yeah, sure.
Put that there, and just so with note tracks here, what you'll see is that if you hit the loop portion, you're able to kind of hit a cycle from wherever you want that to happen, and then you press play. So as I was saying, you have this loop section here. As long as you hit this part, then you can have this here, and when you play, and I believe you can forward. So then it will, I mean, you'll know how loops work. Also with note tracks, what's cool is with the up and down button, you can control if you at least press the volume, not that one, but pressing the volume itself. Pressing down will up the volume, and pressing up on the keypad on your keyboard can increase the volume. The coolest thing though is, check this out. They have a playback speed. So we go to the beginning. If you hold down shift and scroll, if you're for digital audio workstation people, you'll love this, especially Cubase users like myself, because it's the same command key. Watch this. When I want to go to this other part of the screen and do shift and scroll, and it moves, and they have that on the web browser for the same. So some command keys just kind of do that over. Dog command, you know what it is. Cubase, Big Left to Steinberg. Some cool announcement with that coming up soon. Let's do the playback speed. It's not going to sound the same. It's going to be a whole new track. I love it. I wrote new music. It's done. It's so cool, and it's not artifacting, which is really great. So the technology in this is fantastic.
I added a little comment there, Chase, at 21.
We got a new comment there. It says idea here at 21 seconds.
I just don't have the notes written out
Oh.
yet.
Okay. So
There's an idea and I was like,
okay. That's fair. I'm going to continue going through. Let's listen to it at a high speed. So if you want some Alvin and the Chipmunks things, you can do that. And then with the playback speed for the cello, I want to hear how creepy it sounds. To move a little bit forward. Oh, the cello is like bending the string over. Water droplets. Okay, so spacebar is play, just so you know. And then when you're selected on this, you can also use the arrow keys to adjust the playback speed if you wish. So 0.5 to 0.75, 1, 125, 1.5, 1.75, and 2, which is really pretty cool in my opinion. So Miss Lisa Carter added something that y'all saw here in real time. I'm going to add something else here so that y'all can see. Okay, so as you can see in real time, it said be creative with your vibrato here. What I'm referring to is there is a part that goes, I'm not sure if Miss Lisa Carter is warmed up for this because it's a pretty high, excuse me, pretty high B.
Not the B5, not
Yeah,
the B5.
No, that that one's pretty high, and Miss Lisa Carter's range is pretty up there, but that C6 is definitely going to be the kappa. So that part is what I put on Notetracks is referring to just these 4 measures here, just for context for the chat and whatnot. We're going to go out of the comments. I'm going to go into the drawings. You can make drawings or anything of sorts. You can add stamps. Call is giving you some big love in the chat. It's awesome. So you can add stamps, and we could do things like. So I know that there's a piano here. So you could just add piano. I know that Miss Lisa Carter is coming in here. So I know vocals go there. And like I was saying, there was a drawing part, which is with the drop down. You can say new drawing, and then you can say, let's listen to this be creative or something. So you can't do anything about that, but yeah. If I could do that better. So it says these odds, yo. But yeah, that's typically where we're kind of, you could do your drawing and whatnot. So it's pretty robust in its respect that you can do quite a bit. There's a other thing, if you wanted to do a range, you hold down Control or Command on your Apple, and there is a range version you can have just colored here, and then it will hold it for those marker points there. And if you want it gone, you just hold down Control again, and then you click away. Well, I'll do quite a these in a bit. But yeah, mostly that's typically how it kind of goes. We got a couple different ranges here, so you just do the ranges that you have, and you're good to go. But that is, wow. Okay, that's so when you do those, you'll have all these comments here, and then you have to just. You can do the reply to the comment, which you don't want to do, but you can exit out of it. Say cancel. because you don't want to have all the comments being cluttery, and we don't want to be disrespectful to the comments that Miss Lisa Carter's put there because she will yell at you.
I can keep it organized.
Keep it organized, absolutely. My champ Michelle.
But at 21, just had an idea there, kind of similar falling type of tempo. Let me see if I can do
Oh,
this.
there they are. So,
Oh, do you see it? Yeah.
Yep. You have your piano thing. Oh, you can play it there. And you
Hear
can sing it too. Play and
Yeah,
sing.
so you had it like, oh gosh, you're really testing me now. Okay, so you had it at like the like ah, 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 and I'm kind of changing it to like let's breathe here. Ah, 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 something like that, and then continue. Here.
Let's hear it again.
So, ah, 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 ah. Oh, sorry. Ah, 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 ah. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. So in context, we're going to play that. Okay. I wonder. So you're
Just playing around.
You'll hear it delayed, but when it comes in, do you want to sing it by the time you hear it? Because you won't hear it coming through my audio, but you'll hear it through this right? I think, yeah. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I feel like if I try to play it back through this, I might.
We should be able to hear it from your thing. You want to, it'll be a little, it won't be as clear as mine, but we'll be able to hear it for sure.
Okay. It'll be like delayed.
Yeah. Well, that's live for you. Now, for comparison purposes, this is what the new piano sounds like. That's quite interesting. Bro, we're going to do some wizardry on the stream real quick. That was bizarre. It's still playing the music too. That's what I love about it. Logged me out, but still was playing the music. Gotta love it. And we're back. Let's see if it's still playing. Okay, yeah. Wow, that was banana cats right there. We were testing the piano and we were finding some things here. We're doing a different piano part, so let's kind of listen through what this sounds like here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in real time some of my own notes for myself once they're implemented into the track. as you saw, some of my comments here were just for myself to say this is too light in terms of just the piano velocity, and I'm going to just test this against the actual piece. We're actually going to throw it in now. Miss Lisa Carter, just want to check in with you. You doing okay over there? You writing some notes? What you doing? What are you up to?
Just working.
Do you
Writing some notes.
your work lurking? Your work lurking on the stream? Are you work lurking on the stream?
Work lurking in the music or the note tracks.
Did you add some more notes into Notetracks? Did I?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just kind of, no, I'll let you know when I do.
Okay. Or they can just populate and I can say, oh, we got some new notes. So we can close those up there. Now I can change this color, I believe. Oh, this is a priority type of thing if you want to do this on the side. But if you just click this here and let's do purple. My mom's favorite color is purple, so let's do that. And there's a cool thing in Notetracks that I want to showcase as well. If you hit Shift question, you get shortcuts. So you don't have to think and memorize everything what you want to do. And it's all within one page. And this is really, really cool. And it's fantastic. So big love to Notetracks on that one. And it's just awesome. So you know how that is.
Yeah, I was actually, this is kind of not on that topic, but something cool that I liked about Notetracks, the looping feature was nice when I'm trying to listen to the same part, you know, over and over, trying to come up with some ideas.
Awesome. Yeah. So what she's speaking about is, so give me a timestamp, why don't you? Just from maybe from your 21 second, since it's the part you're working there.
Oh yeah.
So I think what she's speaking of is she'll have, if you do Shift roll, you hit the loop button and you can just hit that there. And so she's talking about from just looping the section from there to there. And then you're able to kind of work within that realm, especially since we're collaborating together. As you can see, she's there and I'm up here for who is in the collaboration of sorts. Let's go to Notetracks. That's the piano. We don't want that. Mute that. Let's take the loop off. Let's go here. Loop off. Loop off. Thank you. Wait, okay, hold on. Why you want to loop so badly? Just unloop. Just don't loop. Don't loop. Thank you. Does it take WAV? I believe it does take WAV files. I'm pretty sure, and let's confirm that right here. This, does it not show what file type it was before? You can download the actual track by clicking this button, or we can delete it. We don't want to delete it. But yeah, absolutely. I remember it does take WAV files because I uploaded one and then one before. So I believe it's just MP3 and WAV for now. Maybe they will be expanding on others. There it is. We can move the marker a little bit to the point where it should be. That's fantastic. I love that feature of Notetracks. Notetracks. We should make a jingle. We should collaborate and make a jingle for them. Here we go. They need to do the upper octave because I'm not singing that. There we go. And big love to Notetracks. Those of you who are not familiar, you just go to notetracks.com and you get to try out. There's a 7-day trial. You want to go and sign up for those that are interested. Play around with it and give it a shot. Check it out. As you see, we did an exclusive in-depth with a bunch of different stuff, from the stem track to understanding what tracks go in, markers, comments, drawings, things of that nature. First of all, the Honorable Right, Miss Lisa Carter, thank you for joining my Champion Show. You know what we're going to do. Let's go. We will see you next week. Be well.